Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. And to start with, I am going to apologise for not actually putting any videos up as of late, but a lot of you know I'm moving house in January, hopefully the beginning of, so basically everything's in a turmoil. I haven't got time to do anything. I'm just basically making sure everything's packed and ready to just move in when we get the go ahead. But the upside of that is, once I move in, I've got a fully kitted out workshop, which is aka a wash house. It's basically just a brick built building, but it's fully double glazed, it's got electric supply and everything. So once I get into there, I'll be putting videos up, hopefully at least on a weekly basis, if not every 2 days, because I'll be able to come back from work and just go straight into the shed and get working on the bike, if the missus allows us. But anyway, I thought I would just give a quick video, because I haven't put one up in a bit, just to go over the parts which I've been getting for my bike, which are quite, you know, I'm the type of person who buys as I start the project and just keeps going, so when I need the parts, they're there on the shelf and I can just stick them on. So going from right to left, I have a set of indicators. These are blade indicators. I think they're named just because they look very, well, I don't know why they look like a blade, but I got these because they actually do, I think, fit into the theme of the bike. I'm not going to say what the theme of the bike is yet, because I'm going to leave that until the unveiling, but I do think it's quite fitting, these, because they do look like something the theme does relate to. So for them, for a tenner with the flasher unit from China. Now, just a quick note, you can get these in a shop in the UK for 30 quid for the same set. If you miss out the middleman, go to China, which I'm not kidding you, they've come within days. These came within 3 days. I was surprised when they came. You don't have any hassle and you save 20 quid. If you miss out the middleman, you can save a lot of money. We then have these. Now these are number plate lights. Now on the original CX500, the number plate light is under the rear light binnacle. However, because the fabrications cover that up, we can't use it. So what we'll do is, we'll put these where the original bolts go for the number plate, and these actually attach the number plate on. You point these down and they illuminate your number plate, which is a legal requirement to have a nighttime MOT in the UK. Just have to wire those into the original number plate light circuit, which isn't that much trouble. Tried them, they're bright, same with the indicators, they're great quality. We then move on to this, which is my handlebar mounted mirror. As we can see, great quality, it's all metal, fully adjustable, great mirror. Yet again, both from China for a tenner, for 2. Yet again, you could buy these in the shops in the UK for 30 quid, but if you miss out the middleman, you can get them for a tenner. And they came literally, yet again, within a week from China. They come with the expandable mount, actual fittings for hollow handlebars. However, mine aren't actually hollow. Mine are threaded, so I'm going to have to basically get a bolt that's the right size so these can just mount onto the end of the handlebars, but not a problem. Now that's all the new stuff, apart from what's in the box. I'm going to do a separate video of what's in the box, because I think they deserve their own video. Very exciting about what's in the box, by the way. So, next one is this. Now this is actually a second-hand part off a CX500, a later one to mine. This is a breather bottle that goes into the inspection cover on the arse end of the engine. Now, on the original CXs, like mine, the breathers came out of 2 ports on either bore on the actual engine. These had a tendency at high speeds to spit oil out. Now, if this was going into the airbox, it wouldn't really be that much of a problem. But because I'm going to be venting this out into atmosphere, I don't want oil spitting out all over, might get onto the road, so on and so forth, onto the wheels. So I've just got this so I can block the other 2 off in the top, put this in and just put a little filter on top, and that should do me fine. Give a little bit of a polish and that should come up great. Quite rare these, I've only seen one on eBay, and this is the actual only one I've seen, hence why I bought it. Now, the next ones here are Velocity stacks. These aren't aftermarket parts, these are actually original parts of a Ducati 996. Now, a lot of people, because I'm using the original carburetors here, say you can't put pod filters on them because of restrictions, the original box made, that's how they work. I think that's a pile of bollocks. I think, see, the thing is with CV carburetors, it's now to do with restrictions in the airflow going into the carburetor. It's about how smooth the air going into the carburetor is. Because as you can see here, we've got these little airways here. Now, one, some pod filters cover these up, and two, if you don't have a nice smooth transition into these mouths of the carburetors, you basically get turbulent airflow, and this makes little ripples around these air holes here, which basically just throws off the carburation to no end in the slides. So I did my research and found that the Ducati throttle bodies are actually identical sizing in internal diameter, I should say, as the CV carburetors of my CX500, and as you can see there, a perfect fit. And to the outside of the body, they're a perfect fit as well. So all I have to do is get a boot to go on here, to go over the two, lop these little tags off there, and then I've got a nice set of bell mouths for my CX500 calf racer, which basically look ready built for it. They need polishing up like. I'm not going to run them directly like that. I'm not going to run them open. I'm going to get some socks for them. You can get these filter socks that go over bell mouths for carburetors, so I'm going to get a set of them to go over the top of them, and hopefully that'll help with the carburation of the actual carburetors, and hopefully you'll get it running nice and sweet. And I'm thinking if I take the socks off and put a GoPro behind the carburetors, I'll get some very nice shots of how the carburetors actually work. So that's an up. So that's basically the overall kind of parts that I've bought so far. There's a few other bits, but they're not really that big. What's in the box here though is very exciting. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pack all this away, and I'm going to do another video just about what's in the box, because it is a very big part. So with further ado, I shall see you soon, and as always, keep safe and happy riding.